Today we're going to take a deep dive into the history of the incredible Labrador Retriever. Where did they come from and who can we thank for one of the world's most popular dog breeds? Welcome back to the Fenrir Labrador Show. If this is your first time here, my name's Will. I'm a canine behaviourist and I'm the founder and CEO here at FenrirCanineLeaders.com. And this channel is dedicated to helping you learn everything that you could possibly want to know about the incredible Labrador Retriever and then how to become a high-level canine leader that can raise perfect Labrador companions. So if you love the Labrador as much as we do here at Fenrir, start this journey by hitting the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so that you never miss a future Labrador video. So then let's dive into today's video and we're going to take a closer look at how the Labrador came to be. So the story of the Labrador Retriever starts with another now extinct breed, the St. John's Water Dog and the Labrador Dogs. The Water Dog and the so-called Labrador Dogs hailed from Newfoundland, Canada. It served as a retriever for hunters and a companion for fishermen who went out in the Labrador Sea. They would help bring in nets full of fish, and there is even mention of them diving into the water to retrieve fish who happened to have slipped the hook. The breed were impressive, and in the 1800s, when British aristocrats came to Newfoundland, it was no surprise that they took a fancy to them.
Hey guys, very quickly, in case you didn't know, we have our Perfect Puppy program. It's the program that I designed myself as a canine behaviorist to help you guys become a high-level canine leader yourself, and then how to be able to take your puppy from the second you bring it home all the way through to that dream of the perfect canine companion that you've always wanted. So if you want more information on that, there'll be a link down in the description box below. Thousands of people have now gone through that process to extremely high levels of success. So there's some testimonials you can go and check out. More information, it's all in the description box below, but let's get back into the video you were just watching.
So this is where we meet James Harris, the second Earl of Malmesbury, and he was a sporting gentleman and had long since aspired to breed the perfect shoot companion for himself. He found the beginnings of what he was looking for in the St. John's Water Dog and began importing a few specimens back to England. It was a few years later when the breed caught the attention of yet another English nobleman, Walter Scott, the 5th Duke of Buccleuch, also brought some of the dogs home with him across the Atlantic with intentions to breed his own sporting dog, though the name Labrador Dog stuck and became the official name for the dogs these kennels produced. For years, these two breeding programs continued improving and refining their dogs, and neither knowing about the other. It wasn't until the 1880s when the sons of both of these noblemen who started it all met while out shooting. Malmesbury made a gift of 2 males from their kennel to the Duke after the chance meeting. These 2 dogs were bred to the Buccleuch kennel bitches, which resulted in direct ancestors of the Labradors that we know and love here today. So then fast forward to 1903, the Labrador became an official breed recognised by the English Kennel Club, and the breed began to surge in popularity. Many other kennels started to open up. They led to the formation of the English Labrador Club in 1916 with assistance from Lord Knutsford, owner of Munden Kennels, and Lady Lorna, Countess Howe's owner of Banchory Kennels. Now, the Labrador didn't get inducted into the American Kennel Club until 1917, and at first it wasn't a popular breed. 10 years later, in 1927, the AKC only had 27 labs in the registry. It was a year later, in 1928, that the AKC released an article about the breed in their Gazette, that the breed started to become more widely known and started this massive surge in popularity in the 20s after World War II. Up until this point, the Labrador came in one colour, being black. White markings were acceptable. Chocolate had already expressed itself in 1892 and gold or yellow in 1899, but they weren't widely accepted and the dogs were normally culled from programs. It wasn't until 1929 when a yellow dog named Kinclave Lousby was produced and became the first yellow lab registered in the AKC stud book, and this started the trend in accepting some other colours prevalent in the breed. But in the 1930s, chocolate started to become popular and more popular and more popular, and it resurfaced in 2 English kennels, Tibshelves and Cookridge. The chocolate gene was thought to be carried by a Buccleuch kennel lab and made its reappearance in the offspring of FC Banchory Nightlight from the Banchory kennel, owned by Lady Lorna, we mentioned earlier. Now, while Nightlight was a black dog in 1932, some of his pups displayed this variation in colour. The Labrador became massively popular over the years afterwards, especially after World War II. In 1991, the Labrador was the most registered breed in the American Kennel Club, and it took the #1 spot of America's most popular dog breed, an honour that it still holds today. So I hope you enjoyed that really quick kind of history deep dive about the incredible Labrador that we love here at Fenrir, myself so much that I have my own Labrador Sully that you may or may not be aware of, and they are really truly earned their spot as America's most popular breed, as well as the most popular breed around the world. So if you want to know more about the Labrador, we've got 2 dedicated Labrador videos coming here to this channel every single week. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification bell, because that way you'll never miss a future episode of the Fenrir Labrador Show.